Every night, the 7 royal princesses slept in the same grand chamber, their doors locked from the outside by their father, the king. Guards stood watch until dawn. No one entered. No one left. Yet every morning, their silk dancing shoes were destroyed, scraped, torn, and dusted with a strange silver ash. It was as if they had danced all night. The king was furious. Princes from distant lands came to uncover the mystery, hoping to win one of the princesses' hands in marriage. Each one was given 3 nights to discover the truth. Each one failed. None could explain how the princesses left a locked room, until a wounded soldier arrived at the palace gates. He was not royal, not powerful, but he was observant. That night, he was placed inside the princess's chamber. As tradition demanded, the eldest princess handed him a goblet of wine. He raised it to his lips, but never drank. Instead, he pretended to fall asleep. When the clock struck midnight, the youngest princess whispered nervously, "Do we truly have to go again?" The eldest replied softly, "We have no choice." She moved her bed aside. Beneath it lay a hidden trapdoor. One by one, the 7 princesses descended a narrow spiral staircase into darkness. The soldier followed quietly, hidden beneath an enchanted cloak given to him by a mysterious old woman before he reached the palace. The air grew colder with every step. At the bottom, an underground forest stretched endlessly before them. The first grove shimmered silver, leaves ringing softly like tiny bells. The second glowed gold. The third glittered like crystal, reflecting their pale faces in fractured light. The youngest princess hesitated. "I feel like we are being watched." "It is only fear," said the eldest, though her voice trembled. Beyond the forest lay a black underground lake. 7 narrow boats waited silently at the shore. Inside each boat stood a prince. But these were no living princes. Their skin was pale as marble. Their smiles never reached their eyes. As the princesses stepped into the boats, the soldier slipped into the last one beside the youngest princess. The boat dipped heavily. "Why does it feel heavier tonight?" the dead prince asked coldly. The princess said nothing. On the far side of the lake stood a glowing underground palace. Music drifted through the air, haunting, hypnotic. Inside, the ballroom doors opened, and the dancing began. The princesses spun across the marble floor as if controlled by invisible strings. Faster and faster they moved, their laughter hollow, their eyes distant. Hours passed. Their shoes tore against the stone. The youngest princess stumbled. "I can't," she whispered. "You must," the eldest hissed. "If we stop," he rises. The music skipped. Just once. The floor cracked beneath them. A deep rumble echoed through the palace. From beneath the ballroom, something enormous shifted. A voice like grinding stone whispered through the walls. "They grow weak." The chandeliers shattered. The dead princes' faces twisted into something monstrous. The youngest princess collapsed. The music stopped completely. The ground split open. Black smoke poured upward. The soldier threw off his cloak and grabbed her hand. "Run!" The palace began to crumble. The princesses fled through the collapsing halls to cross the trembling lake, through the forests of silver, gold, and crystal now shattering behind them. Just as the last princess crossed the staircase, the darkness surged upward, then vanished as the trapdoor slammed shut. Morning light filled the chamber. The king unlocked the door. The princesses lay in their beds, pale and silent. But for the first time, their shoes were untouched. Peace returned to the kingdom, or so they believed, because deep beneath the sealed staircase, in the darkness no light could reach, 7 pairs of glowing eyes opened, and the music began to play again.